Good evening. Mario. Mario
Hello.
Valle. Kathleen Canales. Lisette Ramirez. Jonathan Mendoza. Tonight is January 17th, Wednesday, January 17th. Let's continue with the topic that we were studying yesterday. Simple present. Let's go to the grammar box. Can you take it to the kitchen, please? Okay. If we go back to the book, we finish the part about the family.
Okay.
We have these examples, right? I walk to the school.
Right.
You ride your bike to the school. He works. He works near here. She takes the bus to work.
Takes.
We live, they use. When we are talking about he or she, we use one S. When we are talking about negative sentences, we have this group. I don't live far from here. This is the negative. I don't. I know that you know that. I don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. When we use he and she,
Doesn't.
we change it.
He doesn't.
Correct. We say he doesn't, she doesn't. When we use we and they, we come back to the normal form. We don't, they don't need a car. Questions? Mario, Jonathan, Daniela, Lisette, Daniel, Kathleen, Carlos, questions? No? Question at one, question at two, question at three. Not okay. Let's come back. We have an exercise. We have this exercise. Conversation one and conversation two. You need to select the correct answer. Example, right here, my family and I live. You have to select between live and lives. You say, my family and I live because it's we, my family and I is we. You have to select in this part, this, this. And then you go to the conversation number two. I'm going to send this exercise. Let me go to the WhatsApp group. copy. Now I go to the WhatsApp group. Edu clase. Here we go. Paste. Paste, and then I click send. Send, boom. You have the exercise on your WhatsApp. Okay, now if you go to the WhatsApp, you have the exercise. Let's work in pairs. Select the correct answer. If you want to share screen, let me see. Share screen. Ustedes pueden compartir pantalla. Cuando están ahí en su salón de 2 en 2, si ustedes desean, pueden compartir pantalla y los dos hacen la selección. Uno de ustedes dos, el que tenga la pantalla compartida, puede completar las preguntas. Right now we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 7. Let's organize the group. Let's organize 3 groups automatically. Soon can do it. Create the group. Group number 1, Carlos, Daniel, Jonathan. Group number 2, Mario and Daniela. Group number 3, Kathleen and Lisette. Select the correct answers. Daniel, Jonathan, Carlos.
A ver, ¿dónde nos quedamos? En Megama.
Your daughter Megan works downtown.
Yeah, works.
Sería, ahí sería reads.
No, hombre, yo digo en la de Mega. Sí,
Sí.
en la de...
En la de Megan para mí, ajá, sería
work.
Work,
Y
sí.
en la de...
So they done.
Y ahí está.
Done. Sí,
Ah, pues sí.
está bien. A esperar nada más.
Sí.
To wait. Okay.
Teacher, I have a question.
Please tell me the question.
¿Cómo se dice, donde dice, en el segundo párrafo? En lo último dice, he also, a la par están las palabras. Sería
Mhm.
uses, pero ¿cómo se pronuncia?
One more time. What words? What part? Verb ending?
Al final del segundo párrafo.
At the end of the second paragraph, use and uses. Use, uses. Uses.
And uses. Ah, okay. Okay.
Use and
Thank you,
uses.
teacher.
Correct. Yes, you're welcome. Here we go. Let's come back. Hello, Marta Alicia Calderón.
Good evening, teacher. Good evening forever todos.
Good evening.
Dile tarde.
It's okay. It's okay. You are here. It's 7:40. It's 7:46. 15 minutes. Welcome to the class.
Ok. Ahí había más cosas. Walk, walk, read, student, watch.
My family and I live. Live in the suburbs. My
Yes.
wife and I
Work.
work. Correct. Work. Because my wife and I is we. Then it's work.
Work.
Yes. My wife and I work near here, comma. So we
Work.
walk.
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 Pronunciation walk. Walk to work. Our daughter Megan, remember the pronunciation. Our daughter Megan. Or you
Our
can
daughter.
say,
Our daughter.
yes, exactly. Or you can say our daughter, Megan. So what is the answer? Our daughter, Megan?
Work.
Our
Works.
daughter, yes, works.
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 Sí, porque habla de una mujer. Sí, porque habla porque she.
Exactly. Because it's one lady. Our daughter is one lady. Works. Works downtown. So she
Drive.
She
Drive.
drives, drives. She
Drive.
drives to work. She drives to work.
Is
Our
to work.
son,
Drives.
our son
Doesn't.
doesn't,
Doesn't.
doesn't drive. He,
He right.
he
Rides.
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 He rides his bike
Back
to
to his
school.
bike to the school.
Yes, he rides his ride
Rides.
his bike to the school.
Rides.
My parents, dialogue
Live.
number 2, paragraph number 2. My parents
Live.
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 My parents live in the city. My
The city.
mother
Takes.
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 My mother takes the subway to work.
Great to work.
My
So,
father
work.
is retired.
Read.
So he
Doesn't.
Doesn't.
doesn't work now.
Work.
He also
Use.
Use.
Uses.
pronunciation uses
Uses.
public transportation.
Public.
So,
Public.
public
Public
transportation.
transportation.
So they
Done.
don't.
Don't.
Don't. She
Need.
don't.
They
Don't.
don't need a car. Questions. Questions. ¿Todos concordamos con las respuestas? ¿Hay
Yes.
Yes.
alguna incongruencia? ¿Algo que no haya quedado claro? Lisette, Kathleen, Marta, Alicia, Daniela, Jonathan, Mario y Carlos. Todo ok, ¿verdad? Let's practice
Okay.
speaking. Let's practice the reading. Let me read the 2 paragraphs. Let me read. Listen. My family and I live in the suburbs. My wife and I work
Birds.
near here.
Work.
So
near
we
here.
walk
We
to work.
talk. We walk.
Listen. Our daughter Megan works downtown, so she drives to work. Our son doesn't drive. He rides his bike to the school. Paragraph number 2. My parents live in the city. My mother takes the subway to work. My father is retired, so he doesn't work now. He also uses public transportation. So they don't need a car. Now, second, necesito que todos ustedes lean los 2 párrafos en voz alta, con el micrófono apagado. ¿Ves? En voz alta. Necesitamos ejercitar los músculos de la boca. Solo pensando no funciona. Necesitamos gesticular todos los músculos y así uno agarra flexibilidad, ¿verdad? Entonces, I will give you 1 minute to read the 2 paragraphs. You will read the 2 paragraphs in 1 minute. Remember, con el micrófono apagado y en voz alta, no gritando, pero con una voz normal. Les read y luego les voy a pedir a cada uno que lo lean y yo lo voy a escuchar. 1, 2, 3. Read. Everybody reading.
Teacher, ¿qué significa he?
Uh-huh.
¿Qué significa?
1 minute. Stop 1 minute. Tell me the question one more time. What is the meaning?
He also. Who is,
Also. He also.
also. ¿Qué significa also?
I will tell you
He
the
also.
answer. I will tell you the answer. I will say the answer. Let me tell you the answer in this way. If it's so difficult to understand this way, I will show the other one. Let me. I like pupusas, comma. I like coffee too. I like pupusas and I like coffee too. Mario, do you understand the sentence? Do you understand too? The word too at the end? No?
Yes, yes. I like pupusas and like coffee too.
Do you understand I like coffee too?
Sí.
It's the same meaning with
Yes.
I like pupusas and I also like coffee. It's the same meaning.
Also.
La regla es esta.
Okay.
Si yo quiero decir también, yo puedo usar to, pero al final de la oración. Si yo quiero ocuparlo al inicio, yo tengo que decir also. I also like pupusas. I also like coffee. And also, I like coffee. Then, we can say that also is equal to 2.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. You study English. Carlos Urbina studies English too. You, Mario, you study English. Also, Carlos Urbina studies English. Yeah, so you can say also Carlos Urbina studies English, or you can say Carlos Urbina studies English too. It's the same. Good question. But now, any other question, guys? Let's come back to the book. Let's come. I erase the answers. My wife and I work. So we work. Megan's works. She drives. Our son doesn't drive. He rides. My parents live. My mother takes. My father is retired, so he doesn't. He also uses public transportation. So they don't need a car. Mhm. My family and I live in the suburbs. My wife and I work near here, so we walk to work. Our daughter Megan works downtown, so she drives to work. Our son doesn't drive. He rides his bike to school. My parents live in the city. My mother takes the subway to work. My father is retired, so he doesn't work now. He also uses public transportation, so they don't need a car. Let me go to the list of students. Number 1, Carlos. Carlos Urbina. Please read the 2 paragraphs. Listen to Carlos. Let's do it, Carlos.
Okay.
Read, please.
My family and I live in the suburbs. My wife and I work near here, so we walk to work. Our daughter, Megan, works downtown, so she drives to work. Our son doesn't drive, he rides his bike to school. My parents live in the city. My mother takes the subway to work. My father is retired, so he doesn't work now. He also uses the public transportation, so they don't need a car.
Very good, Carlos Urbina. Just one thing. Recordá que walk no lleva L. Oí como que le pusiste un poquito de L, como que dudaste, ¿vea? Walk, 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 así va, sin L. Okay, good reading, Carlos. Mario, let's do it, Mario.
Okay, vaya. My family and life and I live, ¿sí vea? In the suburbs. My wife and
Leave,
I work.
leave,
No,
leave,
I live, vea, live.
leave.
Live. Vaya.
Okay.
My family and I live in the suburbs. My wife and I work near here, so we work the work. Or doesn't Megan works downtown, so he drives to work, or son doesn't drive. He read is my bike to school. My parents live, see. My parents live in the city. My mother takes subway to work. My father is read, so he doesn't work now. He also use public transportation, so they don't need a car.
Good. Good reading. Siento que te comes algunas palabritas o cortas otras. Estamos bien, estamos bien. I will listen the rest of the students. I want to listen to you one more time. You listen the rest of the students, porque siento por ejemplo, retire. Tú solo decís retire, no decís retire. Y con suburb se te salió suburbios. ¿Vea? But it's okay. Good reading. You have confidence. Y eso te ayuda mucho. Daniel, please, Daniel, can you read the paragraphs?
Okay. My family and you live in the suburbs. My wife and Eve work near here, so we walk to work or Megan works downtown, so she drives to work, or son doesn't. Right, he rides his bike to school. My parents live in the city. My mother the subway to work. My father is retired, so he doesn't work work now. He also uses public transportation, so they don't need a car.
Okay, very good. Pronunciation. Everybody repeat after me. Downtown. Downtown.
Downtown.
Correct.
Downtown.
Downtown.
Yeah. Downtown.
Downtown.
En ambos casos es out. Downtown. El centro de la ciudad. Downtown. 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 Daniel, repeat after me. Downtown.
Downtown.
Correct. Next. Retired. Everybody repeat after me. Retired.
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 Correct. Daniel, retired.
Retire.
Correct. And the last one, now. Now. One more time. Everybody,
Now.
now. Everybody now.
Now.
Daniel, now.
Now.
Correct. Yeah. 3
Now.
mispronunciations. Daniela. Let's do it, Daniela.
My family and I live in the suburbs. My wife and I work near here, so we walk to work. Our daughter Megan works downtown, so she drives to work. Our son doesn't drive. He rides his bike to school. My parents live in the city. My mother takes the subway to work. My father is retired, so he doesn't work now. He also use, uses public transportations, so they don't need a car.
Excellent. Jonathan. Please, Jonathan.
Okay. My family and I live in the suburbs. My wife and I work near here. So we walk to work. Our daughter Megan works downtown. So she drives to work.
Correct.
Our son doesn't drive. He rides his bike to school. My parents live in the city. My
Yes.
mother takes the subway to work.
Good.
My father is retired, so he doesn't work now.
Good.
He also uses public transportation, so they don't need a car.
Very good. Very good. One comment. One comment. Jonathan y todos. Solo recordemos algo. La letra U tiene dos sonidos en inglés. Cut. Cut. Cut a paper. Haircut. Cut. Cut. A. A cup. A cup of coffee. A cup of coffee. A. That is one sound. The other sound is U. University. U. So we have two sounds. A and U. Jonathan, everybody, realmente no hay sonido U en inglés. Habrá uno por ahí, ¿verdad? siempre se escapa, pero no hay. Tenemos que pensar la U como A o como U. Public, public, public. Que te salga cualquier cosa que sea diferente a public. Right. Good reading, Jonathan. Excellent reading. Kathleen. Kathleen, it's your turn. Guys, si se apaga esta cosa, recuerda, ahorita se va a apagar en 3 minutos. Démosle. Kathleen.
Okay. Okay. My family and I live in the suburbs. My wife and I work near here. So we walk to work. Our daughter Megan works downtown. So he drives to work. Our son doesn't. He rides his bike to school. My parents live in the city. My mother takes the subway to work. My father is retired, so he doesn't work now. He also uses public transportation, so they don't need a car.
Good. Lisette. Lisette.
My family and my family and I pardon. My family and I live in the suburbs.
Leave, leave, leave. One more
My
time.
family and I live in the suburbs. My wife and I work near here, so we walk to work. Our daughter Megan works downtown, so she drives to work. Our son doesn't drive. He rides his bike to school. My parents live in the city. My mother takes the subway to work. My father is retired, so he
retire.
Mhm. So he doesn't work now. He also uses public transportation, so they don't need a car.
Excellent. Retire. Repeat after me, Lisette. Retire.
Retired.
Yes. Okay. It's a minute to finish the session. Voy a salir y voy a volver a entrar. Ahorita salgo y entro inmediatamente.